Ooh, wrong camera, wrong camera, wrong camera. What's up, everyone? How you everybody doing today? I'm here. Sendou Q here. Sup, Golden Apple, sup, Zombie fan. Appreciate everybody coming by. We are about to build PC. We're about to build a PC, exactly. We are about to build one. Can't wait. Cannot wait at all. This is going to be fun. Before we get the parts and we show everything. Happy New Year's, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, all that stuff. Um, I'm I know I'm kind of late. I'm tired from last night, dude. I want to keep it real. When I found out I had to build a PC for somebody, I just went to bed. I just went to bed so I could get some sleep, and now I'm here. So everybody know that RAM is very, very expensive, and storage is very, very expensive. It's crazy. It's just crazy at a point where it's just tough to build a PC. I just recommend people to just buy a pre-build at this situation. Told my brother that because he's actually was thinking about building a PC or just I guess buying a pre-build. And he and I had a conversation and I just told him just buy a pre-build. Honestly, I would love for people to build PCs. That's the most logical thing to do, but how RAM prices and storage is becoming, buy a pre-build. And I can show you the pre-build that he was looking at. So we could get into that. But first I want to show you what I saw, and I'm so happy that I know I'm glazing Micro Center, but Micro Center actually had the deals. And I'm about to show you in just a second. So here we go. This is Micro Center. You can see this. This is the one I. This is the one that This is the one that what you call it, came in the bundle. They finally put the bundle with the RAM. Now this is kind of crazy. All right, we have AMD Ryzen 7 7700X Gigabyte B650 Gaming X motherboard with Crusoe overclocking 32 gigs DDR5 6000 gigabyte kit. I want to keep it real. We didn't get Crusoe. We got the GSkill storage. It was still with the bundle and it was $500. You're gonna be shocked about the price of the bundle. Um, right here, $500. You can't beat that. $500. This is what he got right here. $500. I'm gonna show you the price anyway. So just showing. The next thing that we got is we got the ASRock AMD Ryzen RX 960 XT Challenger overclock dual fan 16 gigabyte DDR6 PCIe 5. You know the deal. I'm just reading it because it's right there. He got this GPU. I'm happy that he went ASRock because for $350, this is not bad, and this is 16 gigabytes. Perfect for what he's going to do. The case he have the Liam Lee Victor V100 tempered glass mid tower computer case. He didn't get the white, he got the black. I can't wait till I see that. I want to show everything to everyone. So this right here, 65 bucks, not bad. It's actually pretty cheap. Especially for a case that looked fish tank and everything. For 65 bucks, not really, it's really not bad. This will shock me. $229.99 for a 2 terabyte Samsung 990 Pro. To me, too overpriced in my opinion, but it's whatever. We got it for him. Then we got him a set of RGB fans, Montex reverse blade fan, because the case doesn't come with one. It's fine. We got 4 fans, we got 3 reverse blade, and we have 1 regular. They're actually pretty cheap. We're gonna go into that a little bit later. Then we got the Hyperflow Digital 240 millimeter all-in-one liquid cooler. He wanted a liquid cooler. That's fine. I'm not going to complain. It's just going to show the temperature. That's it. For $99, I'm not complaining. We went with the MSI Mag A750 GL PCIe 5 750 watt for what he's doing. This is perfect. And that's his whole entire PC build. Pretty easy. And this is the one that my brother want. He want the Power Spec uh, G527 gaming PC. This is what you want. I've been without power for almost 3 weeks. What the fuck? You've been out of power for 3 weeks? That's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. That's insane. That is insane. So going to it, this is going to be a pretty cool build. I'm sorry, Zombie fan, that you've been going out with power out for 3 weeks. That's horrible. There's something that my brother told me about what he told, I think, a friend about. He's getting the PC, the Power Specs G527 gaming PC. It's an entry build. I told him he should go with that. It's fine. The person that argued with him should tell him that he should go with a $3,000 build with a RTX 5090. And my brother know that was some bullshit. he already know, because he and I talk about it, and we already talk about what he's going to use his PC for. So I told him the Power Spec G527 should be perfect. Yeah, a tree branch. Oh, damn. I'm sorry about that, Zombie fan. Damn. So my brother already know he was on some BS, because he know that you don't need that much to stream. But I guess name brands, stuff like that, told this dude you need to spend $3,000 so you don't have to upgrade later. My brother say, let me get a starter PC now, and then he'll upgrade a little bit later. And that's fine. I mean, my brother, he's getting the PC for $1,200, and how RAM is, that's a great deal. And I want to show you how great of a deal is. So let's go ahead and get into the build. I want to show you parts by parts, and we're going to see how it works. So my play map, if you want to know the reason why people call me Sendou Q, is this dude right here, Aichi Sendou. One of my favorite characters when I play Vanguard, and this is a map I use sometimes. It's whatever. I like this map. So first thing first, we're going to get into, oh yeah, the whole build with the monitor, keyboard, mouse mat. It was, if I'm not mistaken, $1,866. $1,866. Is that expensive? Yes. But if you look at RAM prices and everything, you can't argue with that. It's hard to build a PC. If I recommend a PC to somebody, I'll recommend a pre-build over trying to build one for yourself, because you're saving more money buying a pre-build. So let's go into the CPU. We already talked about the CPU. We got a Ryzen 7 7700X. It's not 3D, nothing special. This is what's going to do. This is what's going to work. Honestly, if you just got CPU, Ryzen 5 will work just fine. Everything else is fine. Ryzen 7 7700X CPU, part of the bundle. We already know that. Next, we have, I'll put that right there, the Gigabyte B650 Gaming X AX V2 is the motherboard. It looked pretty decent. Boom. I'll take it out later, but we're going to go into that. Is this a motherboard? GPU. Like I said, 96XT, 16 gigabytes, Challenger. This is actually a pretty cheap, what you call it? This is really cheap GPU. It just does its job. Give me a second. I know, right? It got a little bit RGB for the people who in the RGB. It got a little RGB. Let's go on to the next. We already talked about it, but I just want to show you the parts. We got a MAG A750GL. Works just fine. Got PCIe 5.1 ready for your GPU. That is what you call it. Talk about the motherboard, not the tree branch. Oh, yeah, I know. So that's the power supply. We got the Montex Hyperflow Digital 240. It's just cooler. Show the temperature. I guess it works just fine. And 99 bucks, not bad. For 240, it'll be enough for the 750. The Samsung 990 Pro, we already know, 2 terabytes. Expensive, should not cost that much, especially the Samsung one. Like I said, we got 3 reverse blade fans with 1 for the back, 4 exhausts. And the crazy part about this is we got the GSkill flare. Let me tell you the reason why that bundle was more important than the because if you look right here, the price, I will go and take a picture of it, but the price is $599.99 for this stick of RAM. I'm not trying to fix it, but yeah, $599.99 for 32 gigabytes of GSkill RAM. That's insane. And it's not even RGB. $599.99 with the bundle. This is pretty much, you buy one of these, you get $100 off of this, plus you get the CPU and the motherboard for free. That's basically what you basically get from this. RAM is ridiculous. And then I got the case right here. I'm going to take the case out after I start building, stuff like that. The mouse he went with is the Glorious mouse, Model O, lightweight. The keyboard he went with, Red Dragon keyboard. Is a keyboard. Mouse pads, Steel Series. And then the monitor he have is an Acer monitor, but we're not worried about that. We're just going to start doing the build. And let's get to it. I haven't built in a moment because prices is going to go crazy. I got the iFixit, and I also got my Hyper Tough. If you know, you know. All right, let's get into the build now. Let's go ahead. First time building it on an AM5. That's going to be interesting. All right, we do got the motherboard. I think you're going to be using Wi-Fi, so Wi-Fi sticks. We have standoff for the, NVMe. We got 3 screws for the NVMe. Don't know what these are. All right, let's put all of this over here. Already a better streamer than DS. Appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think I am. But I did do some work on it. I got the lights on and everything. It is hot in here, I can tell you that. All right. Here we go. Oh man, this what? Yo, this motherboard is kind of fire. Yo, this is a clean motherboard. It doesn't look like it have RGB, but it's actually pretty clean. I'm not even mad about that. Y'all see that? That's a clean motherboard. Especially if you're doing like a dark build and everything, that's a clean motherboard. At this moment, I don't want to open that up. Let's go ahead and put in the SSD before I do anything else. Again, I haven't built PCs in a long time, so yo, that motherboard is clean. I know. I like yo, you could make a gunmetal build with this, and this is a bundle. This is a bundle. Ooh, the RAM stick might be looking clean in this shit. Get the iFixit. I'm going to need this. Actually, let me use the iFixit back case. I haven't. Wow, it's a clean motherboard. Actually, really, really clean. All right, come with thermal paste on the back. Eco-friendly. We already know how we do it. All right. Screw. Yep. Don't want to lose that. Like I lost my screwdriver. All right, first part in. What's funny is my ex-coworker was looking at the person that was like selling this stuff at Micro Center, and he think I don't know what I'm doing. And when everybody was just laugh, my coworker was like laughing, saying like, "Q already know this stuff. I don't know why you're still trying to, tell him what he need to know or what he not know." Is funny. We gotta be careful of this because these are expensive. I think it's 2 and 4. Not gonna lie, these GSkill gonna be looking nice. I haven't built on AM5, so if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so it's the other way. Okay, that's fine. That's one. And that's two. That's it. Actually, this is GSkill Black RAM. Actually make this motherboard look really, really clean. I like it. All right. One trick I do want to try is I want to put this off to the side so we could look at it. I'm sorry. When the peel on the back of the SSD have a shield, I want to keep it real. I'm not a big fan of peels, and that's just me. But I understand the appealing of the peel for everybody. But I'm just not a big, huge fan. But I understand it. I don't want to put that on the motherboard. Give me 1 second. I'm going to be out of the frame real quick. You could look at my new chair. Sorry, everyone. I just have to take out the case because there's something I do want to try out before I put anything else on. All right. This is the case. Let me see if I could extend it real quick. So I do apologize. I want to try to make it bigger. So give me 1 second. Let me zoom out real quick. There we go. All right, so you see the case. It's a case. Look pretty good, in my opinion. All right. Sorry about my hair. If you ever need to put your glass, put it back in the case box so it doesn't get damaged. I think I'll take. Yep, I can take the front off. This is actually a nice case. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna take off the peel. I want him to take off the peel. So one thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the cables through. That's something I do want to do, is because I don't want to put the cables excuse me, put the cables in at last, because I got some big huge fans. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put the cables in already. I should do a stream when I get power. Yes, you should do it. Let me know when you stream so I can like watch it. Okay, I can't cut this open. Okay, there we go. I kind of cut it open. Sorry if you can't see me. I do apologize. I'm just trying to get the case, the power supply open, which I did. Oh, power supply come with this little packet. That's actually pretty dope. Huh, shout out. Cool, cool, cool. Shout out. I'll read that a little bit later. Right now, we got the power cord. So if I'm not mistaken, the motherboard take an 8-pin and a 4-pin. Okay, 8-pin and 4-pin. I don't think I need that. I'm going to need that. I'm so happy these are like PCIe. Going to need that a little bit later. I don't think I need that at the moment. What is this? CPU. Please tell me there's another CPU. That's PCIe. This looks like SATA, CPU. Okay, I got the 2 CPUs that I'm gonna need. I got the motherboard. I don't think I need that and that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take the back off real quick. Oh, I thought I had to like unscrew some paperwork. This actually starting to look like a good case. All right, CPU. The reason why I'm doing this is because I do not want to put my fingers through. And looking at it, probably have to do that. Okay. So the clip should be on top. Okay, there we go. Clip. That's one. All right, and I need the other CPU one. Clip number 2 is a 4-pin, so it should be fine. Time just flies so fast. I know. Damn, my plans release date like a month away from game. Holy shit. Okay. This is the CPU again. I think this should be, yeah, this should be on top. Okay. And then it should be, if I'm not mistaken, I think I have to flip it. If that goes on the bottom, no, that's meant for the bottom. Goddamn. Yeah, so, yep, put that on that right there. Put that right there. fine. We'll worry about trying to cable manage in just a moment. Oh shit, I forgot I had this. Give me a second. I'm going to get some scissors real quick. I'll be right back. So give me one moment. I forgot to grab scissors. Be right back. Okay, I'm back. I don't have scissors, but I do have a knife, and I'm just going to cut it real quick. There we go. At this point, I don't even care. Ooh, I like that. I like that. There's going to be more that I'm going to have to show, so I do apologize. I like this stuff. Liam Lee was so smart to get one of these. I gotta give Liam Lee their credit. All right. Oh, I need to put this through a different hole. It's fine. We'll put that right there. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to put the motherboard in while I got the CPU right there. So much room. That's crazy. Sorry about that, everyone. I forgot the camera's right there. Okay. Put that there. And then I think I gotta split this part. Let me see this. I think I gotta split this one apart more. Hmm. Huh. Well, shit. Put that there and put this there. Boop. Okay, now we're gonna put the screws in. Okay, it's actually getting hot, so I do apologize. Wait, Frit? Yo, Frit! Yo, Frit! Yo, I appreciate you coming by. Holy shit. Yo, Frit, I appreciate you coming by. Yeah, I love building PCs. Yo, I love. Hey, thank you for coming by. I really do appreciate it. You know, hey, congratulations on your success, man. I mean, your success is a key thing, and I'm going to have to say that you did great. You know, you've been doing this for a long time. I'm going to have to say, congratulations, man. All right, so if my head is getting in the way, I do apologize. If I don't get these screws in correctly, okay, these look kind of big. Hmm. Yo. Fan, I got you, zombie fan. Yo, you gotta pour that bourbon out. I appreciate it, Frit. Yo, tequila. Yo, I'm gonna keep it real. I tried tequila when I was younger, and yeah, I'm 40. I'm 39. So when I tried tequila when I was younger, uh, it was too spicy. Not gonna lie, but I can't handle it. But I guess I can handle it now since I'm older. But not a big fan of tequila. Now bourbon, anything dark like rum and stuff. Ooh, I love me some of that. So what I learned about building PCs and stuff, and building PCs for everybody, and I hate to say this, I think when it comes down to like people who's are like salty about like PC gaming and oh, PC games not better than consoles and stuff like that. I want to keep it real. I think they don't know anything about PCs. Like with my brother, let's take my brother for instance, my brother, he's getting a PC now. Yes, it's a pre-build, but how much RAM is for $600 that I got for this, and I got it like basically for $500 plus a free motherboard and a CPU. A pre-build in this situation, he said he'll going to upgrade it and stuff, but somebody told him that he need to spend $3,000 on building a PC, and my brother think that was bullshit. But he saying that you need like a 5090 to stream and stuff, and my brother's like, nah, we're good. Okay, sorry about my head being in the way. I gotta screw this in. And it's crazy because I have I haven't had rum. Look, I haven't had rum either, but in a long time. But I just love the taste of it. Oh my gosh, I need to get some. Okay, there we go. I almost done with that. Now the trick is I start to learn is I'm starting to put in the CPU cable because I got some big fucking hands. We don't talk about that part. I got some big fucking hands that I can't fit it back there, so I just thought I'd do it. I just love building PCs. It's just something about PCs that I just love. It's just like that's why I play PC Building Simulator. I had to give like Epic Games money so I could get PC Building Simulator 2 because I love building PCs. It's very, very, very awesome. And I just like doing it. I need to make a series about it. I need to get back on YouTube because I haven't been on YouTube in a long time. And I just want to say thank you to everybody because I've been watching y'all before I made my channel, and y'all made me want to do a YouTube channel as well. Ooh, that's ugly. So if it wasn't for like everybody here, like Zombie Fan, Frit, everybody else, like oh no, it's Alex, I would never have a YouTube channel because y'all kind of inspire me to do what I want to do, and I really do appreciate everybody doing it. I might be old as I might be old as dirt, but my mom she's do YouTube as well. That's not gonna work. If you don't give me the right screw, there we go. The reason why I'm screwing all this in is because I'm about to get the cooler. I'm about to put the cooler in. I'm about to do all that. So right now I'm just doing it. And I think this is the last screw. There we go, everyone. Okay, Mom. Thanks. uh my mom said when you was a child you loved to build have had outlast any pre-builds. I know, like my PC, my regular rig, it's lasting like very very long. Give me some Jägermeister. Oh my god, Jägermeister. Woo! Yo, that's gonna be fire. Speaking of fire, think I need to take this part off. Ooh, that's actually not bad. New bot, never buy a pre-build. Okay, there's something I want to say. Like, yes, I agree. Never buy a pre-build, but when RAM is like $600 for 32 gigs, pre-build in this situation, you gotta go with it. Like, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real. $600 for RAM is ridiculous. So if you could get 32 gigs off a pre-build, and you could get yourself a CPU and GPU, and you could just like take that apart and put it together, I think that might be a very smart way to get RAM. When you're doing it smart though. Thank you. Yeah, so this whole PC, monitor, everything is like literally less than $2,000. I think this whole build was like $1,866 with the monitor and the keyboard. Very, very good. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get the water cooler kind of set up. But before I do that, let me go ahead and get this Ryzen 7 all set up. I would do that, but Oregon. See, Oregon needs to get a micro center. I want Oregon to have a micro center. I want everybody to have micro centers. All right, we got the AMD Ryzen 7. Like, I never built a Ryzen 5 before, so we're going to do that. If you don't come out, I do not want to bend these pins. Boom. Okay, I don't want to bend the pins, so give me a second. Ryzen 7. Yep. Square, triangle in the corner. Got it fit. There we go. And that's the CPU. Mama Q. Hey, Mom, this is Fertinga. This is Fertinga. This is Zombie Fan. Fertinga hit over 100,000 subscribers. And he's one of them. He's one of the good YouTubers I've been watching. You probably don't want to watch him, but he's the one that inspired me to make YouTube content as well as Zombie Fan to everybody else in this community. So, you know, he's here supporting me. I really do appreciate it. Golly, I got nails though. All right. So this is going to be fun. This is I could have got a 360, but I don't think you need a 360 for this. All right. Okay, so I forgot. I gotta unscrew up both these. And that might drop out. Let me see. It should be fine, I guess. Put that there. Boom. Man, y'all chatting too much. I can't even keep up. Yeah. Y'all still talk about never built a PC before. I wouldn't mind building one at some point. I mean, yeah. Sorry about that, but I will follow. Oh wow. So mom supporting my people watching me. Thank you. Also, Karen Danzy got a channel too. If y'all want to support her, just go to her channel. I'm kind of busy, so I don't have like a keyboard with me at the moment. So if you can, just somebody put it in the chat. Okay, so it does have thermal paste, so I don't have to worry about the thermal paste. So how I'm going to do this is, let me look at the box real quick. Okay, so I got no choice but to put it like this. Okay, that's fine. So that means I'm going to have to put it like this. Golly. You know what? Let me put this back on. Let me put this back on before I mess things up. There we go. I do not want to mess up that thermal paste. I love this community. I love the community too. It's the fact that, you know, it doesn't matter what kind of PC builds you have, Intel, AMD, Nvidia. The fact that we all could like get together and try to destroy the not toxic, but the fanboys who think that one brand is better just because it sells more, is a win for me. I'll go ahead and do that. I think that will be better. If it's in the front like that, then that should be better. But if I put it back here, that means I won't have it. Shouldn't matter. I think it might look good right here. Alright. We already know how we're going to place it. So let's go ahead and grab the screwdriver and let me see if I can find I don't think that's going to work. But I think this will work. Yeah, I think that'll work. Alright. Get my screwdriver. I don't have any links, so if y'all worry about what kind of parts y'all need, then I don't know where to get them. The only thing I got them is from Micro Center. There we go. Thank you. I don't want. Damn it. I don't want to pull what you call it? What you call that? What is it? BuzzFees? No, it wasn't BuzzFees. Who's the one that put in the long screwdriver? I mean long screws and made a video with all that thermal paste. Oh, Mom, really? I'm not going to keep it real. I'm going to keep it real. Everybody that I watch, that's on here for Tanga, Zombie Fan, and everything, I listen to y'all when I'm at work. Every channel I do, I listen to y'all while I'm at work. I got like an earbud in, and I'm like listening to you because, you know, y'all got some good viewpoints and everything, and I like it. Oops, wrong screw. And I think we'll have to back this one up just a tad bit. Oh, yeah, I want to back this up just a tad bit. So we could have, actually, if I put it right here, yeah, that's fine right there. Boom, and boom. Oops. Right there. Yeah, right there, that's fine. Let's see. I know I got other screws that look like that, but I just have to find it. Did they not give me all the screws? They should have. It's fine. I got another box. This is for something else. I think I need that for that. I don't know if I need that. I'll be looking at the instructions in a bit. Okay. Okay, so you managed the cables for me. That's actually not bad. He put down Black Ops 7 for a minute. Who put down Black Ops 7 for a minute? And speaking of, I'm still trying to find the screws that I need to put on so I can have this AIO in. Dang, you give me a lot of stuff. And you gave me extra thermal base? Yo, I'm keeping that. Okay, let's see if I can find the screws. If not, I got more screws. Nope, not that one, not that one. I'll just grab more screws. It's fine. I built so many PCs that I have like extra screws. Nope. Nope. This one right here. Yep, this is the one I'm looking for. Yep. Found them. Found them. Alright, let's screw these in. Whoa, I got 13 viewers? What? Oh, snaps. That's awesome. Oh, man. Thanks, everyone. Shoot, I really appreciate the support, everyone. 13 viewers? Oh, crap. I didn't expect that at all. Man, I feel accomplished. I know I'm a small channel. I don't usually ask for, like, likes or, you know, subs or anything like that because, to me, I just care about people just watching my stuff just for the fun of it. Because, you know, I'm not expecting a lot. It'd be nice to hit, like, at least 1,000 subscribers. So I can, like, try to keep it consistent. So I can try to get some type of revenue off of YouTube, not from people. But I'm not begging for it. I just had to put in the work, and I just can't complain about it. So for me to hit that, I need to do more work. I need to do what I came on here to do. And, you know, I can't complain about it. You know, it takes hard work. You know, it doesn't really... It takes hard work to get to where you're supposed to be at. But, you know, to get to where you're at, you gotta keep everything consistent. I'm not really a consistent type of guy because I haven't really showed that I have the consistency to make the content. But I need to start being more consistent to make the content. Okay, I think this is AMD. That's why I have instructions. All right, so instructions here. AMD. That's not AMD. That's Intel. Okay. Oh, that's Gigabyte. I need this Montex. Okay. Yep. I know I'm about to clean up when this happens. Oh yeah, I forgot I gotta do RGB and everything. What's this right here? 1700, blah blah. MD bracket. Yep, one. That's fine. I can take this one off. Ooh, no, we need to. I can take this one off. Take this one off. And then I gotta put this one on. Okay. I shouldn't have done that, but if that's hanging, that's fine. Now I need to find the AM5. AMD AM4, AM5. Okay, cool. Now AM5. AMD, Intel. Okay. That's an interesting way to do it. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, that's an interesting way to do it. Okay. If that's how they do it, that's how they do it. I'm not going to complain about it. We're going to go ahead and I might as well show you what I'm doing. So, to look at this, I would be lucky. I will be lurking in the back with the stream running. Need water my plants for a bit. Oh yeah, no. By all means, I'm just happy that you came by, and I'm not even going to complain about anything. I'm just here for entertainment. So with this, I gotta put these little peg things on there, just like that. Three and four. All right, there go all the fours right there. Let me close this before all the screws go away. And then I'm going to put, before I put that on, let me get the screws. And then say I need the screws. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So that's where the screws was at. Golly. It's fine, though. It is fine. Not really. Okay. All right. So now, we're not going to screw it all the way down because I kind of want to make a balance. Okay. What? Sorry, my hair is in the way. Okay, that's in there. Cool. Three and four. So now we're going to put even pressure on everything. You just want to make sure they're on there kind of loose, but at the same time kind of like it won't move. And these are springs, so okay, so they're all like on the same level, so I'm going to just inch them each. And that should be fine, but I kind of want to move these like down here. Okay, that is fine. And now time to cable manage all of this, which I'm going to loop it back here if I can find it. Ooh, that's going to be kind of tight, but you know what? That's fine because I think oh, never mind. There's a section over there where I could like get it, or maybe I could do this. Grab the zip tie, go like this. Hopefully put a bundle in there. Maybe I need to take this off, right? I'm not giving up. It's hot. Let's go ahead and bundle that. Then go like this. Get the second zip tie. Now throw the zip tie through here. I should have done this before all that, but lesson learned. Don't want to break any of the cables. I'm just trying to take some of them out at a time. Boom, boom. There we go. We got it through, just like that. Just like that. Now take this through. Boom. All right. Now we got to do the same thing with this one, which should be simple as well. All I got to do is push it through. Oh yeah, we're gonna have to hide some of these cables. It's fine. It's fine. Not gonna lie, I hope they make money from streaming, because being unemployed and broke. Yes, yes, I agree. I agree. Okay, and I got some big fingers, so this is gonna be kind of tough. Boom. Okay, so we got that bit there. Woo! Anybody hot? Because I'm burning up. All right. So with that being done, I'm just going to put this in here. You gotta be kidding me. Boop. There we go. You put those screws right there. All right. So I got the cooler in there. And now I'm not going to put the GPU in. I'm going to wait till last for that. I want to put these fans in. Or maybe I'll just go ahead and cable. It's so cable managed back there. All right, let's just go ahead and think about the what you call it, motherboard. I'm gonna put the motherboard in. If we're looking at the power supply, we'll look at the power supply, see how it works. Put you over there. 24 pin. Okay, so there's a way I have to put this in. 24 pin with the 24 pin. Okay, so I put this in here and this. Golly, really? That's weird. ATX 24 pin. Okay, yeah, so that's supposed to work like that. All right, I'm just going to plug it, and I'll plug it in later. There we go. I'll plug that in later. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put this in, so we don't have to worry about it. Which power supply? I mean, the motherboard. Yeah, I'm doing it correctly. What the? Here we go. It clicked. Cool. With that out the way, you worry about that somewhat later. Front panel, motherboard. Front panel, motherboard. Okay. Let's go ahead. I know I'm about to manage that and manage this. Just pull it out. All right, so there we go. There we go. I pulled that out. Okay, so manage. Oh, that's dope. You see the clips? Check this out. Put the clips there. Oh, okay. Liam Lee. Okay, Liam Lee. Oh, that's so smart, Liam Lee. I like that. Oh, no, Liam Lee. That's smart. You got clips for the motherboard? Oh, yeah, let's go. Oh, Liam Lee, you shouldn't have. That's actually smart. For the CPU? Yo, I like that. Oh, yeah, you're out of the way now. Okay, okay. I like that, Liam Lee. You did good. You did good. Not gonna lie, you did amazing with that. It would have been nice if it was like coming out, but whew. So CPU and PCIe. CPU and PCIe. that's different. CPU and PCIe. Okay. I'm shocked about that, but okay. I don't want nothing to mess up when I put it in there. Okay. Alright, so it's going in like that. Let me go ahead and put these in. Okay, I see what it's saying. I got at least 2 more for CPU and PCIe, at least. We're going to cable manage the ever living crap out of that. Alright, let's go ahead and see if we got... that's fine. Let's screw in the power supply. Alright, power supply going in. Sorry I'm not reading the chat, everybody. I'm like so concentrating on like this whole entire PC build. Nah, that's not the right one. Found the right one. 3. This is not a bad case. I'm like, I like this case for a budget case. This is not bad. This is actually a really good case. Because it got room. You can add more stuff inside of it. It's not a bad case. It's really not. Let's see, like putting the grid from streaming on YouTube. Sorry I'm not reading, everybody. I'm trying to do the best I can. I know I'm being a bad host, but I'm like want to make sure everything is cable managed. Okay, let's concentrate on this now. I forgot all about this. Let's concentrate. Cable management is almost done. Okay, so I don't think anybody want to see this part. HD audio and the F panels. The F panels should be right here. HDMI. HD audio should be right here. I should put this in first. HD audio. Alright. Let me lay it back down. And just to see with a little bit of light. Okay, so I think the spot that's missing should be on the bottom. Yep. That's on the bottom. Let me turn off the flashlight. Okay, so now I just have to find the panel. Okay. This might be difficult than expected because this whole panel is crazy. Let's turn on the light. Power LED. I think this might be it right here. Yeah, that might be it. Let's see. That's probably not it. Probably this one right here. That might be it. If not, we can always fix it. It's not a big of a deal. It is not that big of a deal, everybody. We can always fix it because I'm okay with fixing stuff. All right. So far, the build looking pretty good. I still have to manage that. But let's get the fans out. And like I said, we got the Montex fans. First thing first, let's go ahead and clear out some of this stuff. And like I said, I want to fit everything else in here. Put that in there. Cool. Oh yeah, I forgot about all this other stuff. This right here goes right here. And this goes right. Goes over here somewhere. If not, are you on the bottom? No, you're not on the bottom. But if you're not on the bottom, then where the crap do you go? Oh, time to look. Time to look, time to look. Or maybe you don't have. Oh, I found you. Found you. I found that connection. Found that connection. Found the connection that you're supposed to go in. There we go. All right. So we got all the connections in. Now we're about to put in the fans. And after I connect everything, then we'll go ahead and manage everything. All right. We got the Montec paperwork. I think this is the supply stuff, which is fine. Then we got 1, 2, 3 fans, reverse blade, which is going to have some RGB, but with these fans being at $47, that's actually pretty cool. Get the cooler. Got the cooler installed. I got the cooler installed, yes, but I haven't plugged anything in because I kind of want to, like, plug everything in at the same time. Okay, this is gonna be fun. You're in the way just a little bit. That's one. That's supposed to be right there. Actually, let me go ahead and spin this around. You gotta need to put the fans in. I need fans. Okay. Okay, cool. I just need to put one in and we're good. There we go. We got one in. That zombie fan, you're gonna be broke. Well, really? Like for a while, if you open stream and gonna help you just. I mean, what I see is if we get lucky to stream and get paid off of it, that's awesome. And I'm hoping Zombie Fan the best. Like that dude's my buddy, and you know, and I want him to be successful as well. Are you serious? Okay, let's put the fans in. There we go. Thank you, Reverse Blade fans. So this PC actually gonna look nice. Okay, you're in. You're in. It is hot. It is hot. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go. Alright, let's get the other two fans in here. Yes, 100%. That's great. Okay, cool, cool. Sorry I'm not looking at the chat. I'm trying to look at chat and do the PC build at the same time, but I'm going to keep it real. That is difficult. Okay, and we got this fan 2 in. Right now I'm doing like two screws at a time, so I can fill the rest up when I need to. And this PC is like literally almost done. I'm not gonna lie to you. The third fan. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Well, let's put it through that hole. The one thing I'm going to have to do is a lot of cable management, and I'm okay with that. It's literally like my cup of tea. I'm okay with the cable management. Let's put the 2 screws in. One and 2. If you do that, then you have a real channel for sure. Yeah, I need to work hard on my channel too. I just can't be like saying that I'm going to do it and I don't do anything. So I got some work to do for my channel as well. Okay, the 3 fans are slightly in. Let me get the other fan. Ew, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, that's going to be a problem. Let's see if I could screw. Oh, I actually could fit it through. Let's see something real quick. Here we go. Let me see something real quick. All right, put that through. Hopefully, there we go. Ah, thank you, Zip Ties. You're the best. Ah, crap! I hit my head. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and screw this in. Okay, boom. There we go. Ah, there we go. That's one. And let's do the other one. I want to go ahead and give a shout out to my family for, believing in what I do. Uh, if it wasn't for them, I probably wouldn't do what I do. It's actually pretty awesome for what they believe in with me, and I know I act like a know it all, but what can I do about that? But I want to say thank you to my. Oh snaps! This thing got RGB too. Okay, but yeah, I want to say thank you to my family and everything, and want to say thanks to my mom and everybody for believing in me and let me do what I could do just to show them I'm into the PC world and everything, and let me do what I got to do. All right. Now it's not even time for that, and it's time for me to build. Time to cable manage in just a moment, and that's what I'm planning to do. But time to screw all these fan screws in because everything is in now. And these are reverse blade fans, so if y'all want to know why it's on the other side and y'all think it's on the wrong side, reverse blade. Okay, this is the third one. And the fourth one. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. And now I just need 2 more fan screws. That's 1. And that's 1. And that's... Golly. Where's the other one? It's all good. I got some. what you do when you build PCs. For a lot of people, you get like a lot of stuff. Okay, that's one. And two. Okay. Let me turn this sideways. Alright, that's the last fan, which is fine. So now let's do some cable management. First thing first, let me take out this because I do need a controller. Oh, wow. You see this? This is a Montex controller? Oh, so it's got RGB. Okay. Okay. I did not know that. Oh, man. That's actually pretty clean. All right. And this thing already have like multiple fans. I hope I could like daisy chain it so it'll be like perfect. Oh, and it's magnetic? I love it. I love it. Alright, we're going to cable management everything. So if y'all want to see me cable manage, and that'd be great. Okay. If you don't... Okay, there we go. We know that this is right here. I know where I'm placing that at, but we're going to go ahead and cable manage this. 1, 2. If it come back up here, then I shouldn't do that. But this is... I like to look up the instruction real quick. Okay, my text. I don't need the gigabyte. I don't need that. I don't need that. Huh. Put all that over here. Just concentrate on cables at the moment. Concentrate on this. Kind of last. Let's put this, and this over here. And this, I could do that. Okay, I could do that. Let's put that on the bottom because we know where that goes. All right. Okay. This is from the. That's from there. This is from. Unscrew, please. Thank you. That's from there. And then this is from here. I think this is from for the fans, which is fine. Okay, so that's for the fans, which is fine. This is from the, I think the pump. What's up? What's up, everyone? Thank you for coming in and see me build a PC. Now I'm working on cable management because I think I'm done with like putting all the cables in except for the fan. Except for the fans. So that's what I'm working on right now. This should be basic cable management right here. Actually, if I do this, have it come up one level, then I could actually cable manage a little bit better. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to. Here we go. And now that's going to be right here. Let me move that one more over, like. Because that was weird. Don't like how that fit, or do not like how that worked. Lift this up again so I know where to go. There we go. All right. Now, cable manage that through here. That's cable 1. Boom. There we go. Cable 2. Just like that. Just like that. Boom, boom. Let's lay everything flat. There we go. And that's cable manage. I still have that over there. Still have that over here. That's 1, 2, 3. If I'm not mistaken, this should be going up here, so I can like, I could put this on the motherboard anyways. So let's go ahead and punch around that. All right, so looking at it, we need to put the, I forgot. We got the fan header for the pump. Okay. That's fine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll put the fan header right there. I wish I had the instructions, but I don't know where it's at the moment. But we'll find it. Montex. No, not that one. Not that one. I think the instruction for the Montec thing, not in here. And this is where you need instructions, ladies and gentlemen, so you know how to put everything together and not look on YouTube. Because I really can't, because I'm using my PC to stream. Let's see. No. I got a lot of mess to clean up. I just realized that. And speaking of, I don't want to put the GPU in just yet because I'm going to have to remove this stuff. I don't have to remove that. We have to make sure this looks good, so we're moving this down just a tad bit. Making it tight just a little bit. Boom. There we go. There we go. And there we go. It looks a little bit cleaner. That's fine. And this look a little bit still kind of loose, so I don't bend it. This is going to have to be a little bit more cleaned up, just a little bit. Not a lot, but just a little. Okay, let's keep on continuing to put this stuff together. All right, so let's go ahead and put the fans together. That's for just the straight up fans. That's for the straight up fans. This right here is for the pumps. The pump, the USB, and the RGB. Okay, so let's put this for the pump. Okay, let's go ahead and get this for the pump. Speaking of, let me see if I could unscrew the pump, put it in for the pump, and we can worry about that later. Screwdriver. Here we go. actually put this here so I know where all the screws are at. Somebody told me I should center this just so it could look at least a little bit better, which I'm probably just going to do. It just look weird not being like a full 350 millimeter, but it's going to do the job fine. I'm not worried about how it's going to do. I just worry about how it's going to look. I like everything symmetrical and to fill out the PC, but like I said, you can always upgrade the PC. It's not that big of a deal. Okay, so now let me go ahead and turn this sideways, which I will. So now I'm going to put this on the fans, which is not going to really do anything. All right, so we got the fan header, which we're going to go ahead and plug in now, so I don't have to worry about it later. Fan header. Right here. Boop. Now I'm trying to put you in. Boom, there we go. There we go. There we go. So now we're going to put the rest of the stuff in here. Just stuff it through. Boom, there we go. So now it's going to look a little bit better right here. Okay, okay. Hide that cable just a little bit. Okay, so we got the fan header in there. I think that's RGB. Let me see. Flashlight. CPU. LED. Yeah, I could do that. CPU LED. Yeah, that's fine. That's CPU LED, not RGB. So that's the difference. I almost fucked up. That's fine. I don't want to like put through there. I'm just gonna patch it through there. But the fans. Nope. We're gonna put that through here. So that's RGB, so I don't have to worry about it. Just have to put it through there. And then with this is the this right here is gonna get on my nerves. I have to make sure I put it down there, but I have to go through the top. All right. So I got all that. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and make this a little bit more like in the middle. That's fine. Let's stand it up. Nope, I do not want that to fall because that's all my screws that I need for this. There we go. All right. Let's get the second one in. All right, second screw in. Oh, I do not want that sharp one in there. Nope. Give me. where's that screw, but we got more on this side. Nope, not that. Cool. Okay, we're gonna screw this. If you let me unscrew this just a tad bit, so we can center everything. There we go. Everything's centered. Alright, put that over there. Everything is centered. Pretty much I'm just going to plug it in after I'm done building it, show how it looks, and just, you know, just to show how it's look, and I think that'll be it for the stream, but I'm not finished yet, so, you know. Oh boy. 5 and that's 7 and 8. There we go. It's kind of more in the middle now, so it doesn't look like kind of like off. It's just in the middle, so you could, you know, be kind of balanced, if that makes sense. Okay, now it's time for me to get a little bit more cable management now. So I did that. This is for the fans. Cool. This is for the... Oh, yeah. I did that part right there. Douche. And douche. There's got to be one more cable for here. Oh, this is USB. So if I get the USB over here, it fits. Okay. So all I got to do is pass it through here. Pass through here for cable management. So one, I'm just going to put it through just like this, or maybe not. 2, put it like that. Lay flat. Hopefully it will lay flat. Oh yeah, lay flat, lay flat, lay flat. Oh, you're already flat, so I'm just going to go ahead and open this up because you won't fit, but I'm about to go ahead and put you through. Boom. So that's where another cable could be through, and if I'm not mistaken, we put this through this hole, and I think I got USB-C through this hole, or USB. Yes, I do. So if you see that, USB, yes. Put USB right here. And there we go. It looked clean in the front. Like, it looked really clean in the front. I'm freaking proud of this right now. Alright, and this is where the fan's going to be. Okay. This is where this is going to be. So I'm just going to go ahead and close this. For right now. Because I'm not going to try and mess with it. If I want to, I could actually technically put that through here. Have... Yeah, I could probably do that. Have that go through here. Cool. cable management. Okay. Cable management. Okay. All right, so the cable management is starting to become a little bit better. Pull this out. There we go. Okay, so cable management looking a little bit better. Okay, that goes right there. This right here. Boom. Now, I don't know where that's supposed to go, but if we go right here and go down here, now I can put the fan headers and the fan on the bottom if it have one. So let me check if it have one in the bottom. It should. It have RGB and it have a fan header. Yes. Okay. So fan header is supposed to be on this side. Cool. Okay. That's perfect. So fan header is going to be over here. That's perfect. Fan header over here. If I can remember where is that? Fan header right here. Here we go. And RGB header. If I could get the RGB, this one right here. The RGB header is going to be right here. If I could fit it through, there we go. Dang, you're tight. There we go. And then RGB right here. Boom, there we go. RGB header right there. Boom. All right, now let's go ahead and pull the cable right there. Boom. Okay, so fan header, RGB cable right there. Cool. Thank you, everyone. I really appreciate it. I know I haven't been talking, and I'm just like trying to just build. Wait, is that Chris? Was it? Thank you, Chris. Really appreciate it. I'm trying to do the last part, and that would be the what you call it, the GPU. And I'm not taking off the thing because this is not my build. This is somebody else. Okay. All right. So now we got this. So I think I'll just put this over here. Put as number one. There we go. That's number one. We manage the cables over here because I don't feel like taking it out. Boom. This is for actually. Let me put that as tricky because if this is number okay, that's fine. I could do that. Boom. And for the fan header, this is fan one. I'm just gonna put it right. Ooh, good point. Let's put that here because we need to go ahead and move this over here. There we go. That's actually not bad. One and God golly, you're going to fit in there. I can tell you that. 1 and 2. Okay, cool. That's in there. I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Alright, so that's the last fan. And this right here is where I want to add. Oh, I just add through the other RGB section. I'll fix that later. Stick that down there. Stick that down there, of course. And then, if I'm not mistaken, I had to put RGB signal in there. Oh, I do have to put on the other side, so that's something I have to do. Boom. There we go. That's super tight, but that's not what I'm trying to think about, but it's whatever. Yep. I'm about to pull this up. If they let me pull it up, boom, there we go. Right. So bad news. I do not have another RGB section down there, so I'm going to have to like try to remove that RGB section out there. Don't want to snap it. I just want to like push it through. Oh boy. All right. Well, let's try this. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And then put that there. There we go. Now I don't have to worry about that shit. Put that there. I know I got a GPU I gotta worry about, so don't worry about it. And the fourth one. I know a lot of people, they're like, you don't have to, you know, concentrate on the, what you call it, on RGB, stuff like that. I'm like, I do. I kind of need to concentrate on it. Because my thing is this, I need to make sure all the cables are good. I need to make sure it's done, because this is not my PC, this is somebody else. And I feel some type of way if the PC is not to my standards, if that makes sense. Okay, so I got that fan. I need to make sure I got this fan. Okay, so I got that fan in there. Cool. Okay, so we got that fan in there. I have to look for the other ones. So let's see. That's RGB. That's going to be for the top one. If I'm not mistaken, that should be for 1, 2. Yep, I'm going to have to put it right here. Okay, that's for that RGB. Now that's for the fan. So if that one goes there, there should be. All right, so that's for that one. Place it right there so we know where it's at. This one is for. Okay, so these two are for that. All right, so I do this. All right, so this. And for that fan, I'm going to put it in here. For this, I need to go ahead and... That's why. Okay, cool. I found it. I'm going to have to make sure this goes through up here. Okay. Put this right here. We know this one's for that. And then I found the what you call it? The fan controller for this. I'm gonna put that there and check this out. Hey, I dropped that. Boom. And done. And I think I got something to cover that so it won't split apart. I just have to look for it. I found it. So I got these little case things, so in case that happens, I don't want it to split apart. So I got these little case things. They're clear, and they're going to get done. Hey, Rambo, what's up, man? I'm like, Raymond, I'm sorry, Raymond, what's up, man? I haven't saw you in a moment. Okay, so that's looking pretty good now. So let's put this over here. Boom. So now I don't have to worry about that. And then we just put this over here for the cable to look at least a lot decent. Boom. So now, if I'm not mistaken, if I could put this up here for the sixth one. It's going to be a stretch, but the stretch is not what I'm thinking about. All right, so stretch is somewhat stretch, but it certainly affected that well. I mean, that bad. So, if I'm not mistaken, then I'll put this in there. Put this in here. Put this in here. And put that in there, that in there, that in there. Actually, yeah. I think that's actually perfect. That and that. Okay, that's actually not bad. I think I got everything looking good. Cable management back here just went all around. That's fine, I guess. But we're to the final point of the PC build. The super final point. The final point. We already know what it is. We saved the best one for last. It's all for the end of this. Come on, unscrew. There we go. There we go. You're unscrewing. You're unscrewing. You're unscrewing. You're unscrewing. There we go. Woo! It is hot, and I'm not kidding. Oh, the final thing is the RTX 9060 XT. 16 gigabytes of VRAM. For a person who having their first PC, this might be the card that they could need. Bars. 1, 2, 3. And here it goes, everyone. Got the plastic. Got a heatsink on the back. It does have 2 display ports and 1 HDMI, which I think when you run in this kind of PC, let me do another one for you. I don't like doing the peels, but I know y'all like it, so. This is actually a good looking card, I'm not gonna lie. Take the ones off the fans. I don't know if this need 1 power port, but golly, take off. Is it ridiculous? Oh my gosh, oh Jesus. Ah. Oh, you come off a lot faster. Okay, whatever. Alright, so we got a... Alright, there we go. Peel this off. 60... Really? Going to apples. That's actually... Woo! 16 gigs of VRAM. 6 gigabytes of VRAM. That's insane. Okay, so it just need 1. And this card is actually not that heavy. Okay, you want to mess up. There we go. It's in there. All right. We just added the RX 9060 XT, 16 gigabytes of VRAM. It's actually not a heavy card. It's actually pretty light. For someone who's starting to build PCs, I think this is a perfect PC for them. I can't wait till I like put everything back together. Oh gosh. Okay, so this is the PCIe cable, or I'll just go with this one. Yeah, this will be fine. Whew. Okay. Alright, I'll put this. Dang, which one do I put in? Oh, that's fine. I'll put this in this way. Alright, that's in. And there's a little hole right here. So I could just put it right there. Nothing too special. Nothing too special. Just a cable, and I just had to plug it in. If I can find a way to plug it in. Bring out my phone again. Okay, I know how to get there. Turn this off. Wow, I probably wouldn't need my flashlight anyways. Yo, you know I went to Shack House? I didn't realize I went to Shack House until, you know, I put two to two together. So I guess I could tell you the story while I'm building the PC. So when I work at Amazon, right? And I was making deliveries, right? My fifth delivery, it was across the street from my fourth delivery. I'm like, okay, cool. I could go ahead and make the delivery across the street. I was making delivery and it was like I said across the street. Give me a second. I probably. Oh, there it goes. Sorry. So at the house, there was like a whole bunch of gorilla statues, right? There's a whole bunch of gorilla statues. And I was like, oh, okay, this dude must be a big fan of gorillas. And then there was a shrine for basketballs, like a basketball shrine. I was like, oh, this dude must be a fan of basketball. That's pretty awesome. I'm a fan of basketball. Then there was a Superman. There was Superman gates. It was a gate with Superman symbols. I'm like, oh, this dude's a big fan of Superman and gorillas. I rang the doorbell, and I rung the intercom, and there was somebody saying, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, how you doing? My name's Carl Williams. I work at Amazon. I'm here to deliver a package." Then it was like, "Okay, go ahead. You can leave it at the front." I'm like, "Okay, cool." I'm driving, and I was like, "Why do these cars look familiar?" And then I got to the house, and I was like, "Wait, hold up. All this look familiar." I grabbed the package and say Shaquille O'Neal, and I'm just freaking out. I didn't meet him. I just delivered to his house. Hello, how you doing? Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm gonna reset and make everything bigger after I'm done, you know, making sure everything's good. So yeah, I was shocked that I was at Shaquille O'Neal house and delivered to his house, and I was like really, really excited. Okay, let me put everything together because I think I got everything. I like that. I like this case. I really do like this case. This case is actually really good. I think I did everything. I'm just going to turn it on so you can see how it looks. I got a big mess up here, so do forgive if you see a big, huge mess. Okay, big, huge mess. Ooh, this is a mess. So sorry about the mess and everything. Just be with me real quick. I'm going to go ahead and extend my reach. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and pull this back. But first, I'm going to go ahead and switch over to the big screen. Camera. Boom. Sorry about the huge mess. All right. I gotta get the cord. Hopefully, it will turn on if I got like an extension cord, which I probably don't. Okay. Okay. Which this sucks, but it's a big huge mess. It's a big huge mess. It's a big huge mess. Okay. All right. Hope I did everything correctly. which should happen. What case is that? This case is the Lian Li V100. It's a very cheap case. I'm going to say this. It was a lot easier to build in it than expected. Like, very easy to build in. I want to bring this back just a little bit. I want to move the camera as well. Give me a sec because y'all deserve to see this. Y'all deserve to see this. I want to move the camera this way just a little bit. There you go. Okay. Okay. Let me move this out the way. This is the thing I put on. And then I set up Windows and everything after I get everything set up. Golly, can you please? There we go. Put this over here. Okay, boom. There we go. So let's fall. I want to go ahead and bring this down. My freaking blue screen. Okay. Okay. So, I'm sorry, everyone. Do apologize. I'm going to bring this over here. Okay. Thank you, everyone, for coming over to see me build this PC. It's been a good video. So let's see the PC turn on. If you see the camera kind of weird, I'm working in a small space, so I do apologize. So we're going to turn it on. 3, 2, 1. That was weird. Power supply is on. We got the light. Give me a second. I feel the power supply on. I feel the power supply on. Thing I didn't turn on. Okay. Golly. Ooh, I should have took this off, actually. Oh gosh. This is an epic fail. Okay. Alright, so this is the screen that I took off. Please tell me that this is going to turn on. I want to turn it on when I get a chance. I do apologize. Okay. Alright. I want to turn on it real quick. Okay, it is on. The RGB is showing. Let me see if I get the monitor up real quick. This is what we do as PC players. The fans are not going, which is kind of throwing me off. The fans is not going, which is throwing me off. I don't like that. I don't want the CPU overheating. So let's go ahead and get this going. I know I did everything correctly, so I don't think it's that. I'll keep that on. Won't hurt me in the slightest. Toolless. I like it. Oh boy, I love toolless stuff. That I did not like. All right. Yeah, it is blowing, so I don't think it's that. Cables. This is HDMI. This is display. Let me see if it's anything that's going. I'm not turning it off at all. Okay, this is HDMI. Let me put it in here. All right. Display port. And then the, let's see, and then the power supply, which shoulda okay, so you supposed to have a break that comes with it. Huh. Dang, this is crazy. Are you supposed to be a brick, or are you supposed to come with like? Oh, when the power supplies become like, when the power supplies came with like a what you call it, with a PC cable. That's actually interesting. Okay, I'll plug you in. Okay. All right, let's see. What the hell? Okay. Let's see something. Well. Okay, so you're on dot number 2. Give me 1 second to... Oh, because that's not the power supply. Wait, that's not the power button. This is the power button. Okay, Acer Nitro. Not bad. Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out what's going on with it. HDMI 2, I'm going to put on 1 later. Well, no, issue display port. Okay, cool. Okay, so it's just circling through. I had to put that in the way. Huh. So it's showing me a secondary dot. If I can find the manual, that's fine. Gigabyte manual. That's installation guide. Okay. That's Acer. Gigabyte. That's ASRock. I'm gonna have to figure this out. It's good because I love doing stuff like this. Fan's not moving, so I gotta look it up. Alright. Let's turn around one more time. Okay. I'm not getting the signal at all. Okay, so it's gotta be something with the, because it's turning on, so it's not that. Okay. So if that doesn't work, if I'm not mistaken, I could go ahead and put it on the I could go ahead and put the display port in the motherboard to see what's going on. Yeah, I think these come with like, no signal. No, GPU not broken. Go down to one RAM slot. Yeah, you're right. I'm going to go to one RAM slot. But maybe it's not the RAM slot as well. Maybe it's the. Let's see. I'm going to take this monitor off the, what you call it, real quick. So I don't hit nothing. And then we're going to unplug. Take this off. I don't think it's the RAM slot. I think what it is it might be the pump or fan, like you say, because none of the fans was going, which is fine. All right, all of this is in, especially that one. That's in. Okay, because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I did that. Okay, that's that. That's for the. Okay, looking at everything right now. We got the CPU the GPU was lit up, so that was good. I hate to look at my phone because I can't find the whatchamacallit. What is it? Golly, it's a mess in here. I gotta clean up later. uh, B650 gaming X A XV2. What kind of light was showing up? Because I saw second light, second red light, red light, red DRM light at boot. Okay. God damn it. Okay. Red DRAM. Thank you for the user manual. Jeez. Okay. Let me see the user manual. Okay. 15. Okay. If it's that much. So all the connection is incorrectly. I'm trying to figure out why the cable, the fans are not going. Because the fans should be going, right? Just checking all the connection. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and find the reason why this fans was not going. All right. Because this is supposed to go. And all that's supposed to go on. Huh. Okay. Okay. Let's look at the back one more time. You know, your boy is an idiot sometimes. You know that, right? Your boy is an idiot sometimes. Your boy is an idiot sometimes. Like, it doesn't make sense. Like, he is such a... Your boy is an idiot so many times, it's not even funny. Like, it doesn't make sense how much of an idiot I am. Because I'm just stupid. I'm just literally stupid. Ah, your boy is stupid. I don't want to use that one. I'm probably going to use... Well, it doesn't even freaking matter. Because you need power in order to run the fans. In order to run the fans, you need power. And state of power is the thing. But then when your boy forgot state of power, he's an epic fail. Like just now. Boom. The fans should have been rolling. Freaking state of power. Okay. Now, with this big huge mess your boy been rolling with, now he can put state of power in. Because he messed up. If he messed up, he will call it out and take responsibility that he messed up. Okay. State of power is in. Right? Cool. Awesome. State of power. Because your boy don't know nothing about PCs, apparently. Your boy don't know nothing about PCs, apparently. Okay. Let's do this again. State of power is a key thing. We're going to turn this sideways. We're going to turn this sideways. Go to you. Shit. Okay. Let's turn it on. And 1, 2, 3, And where's the button? One, 1, 2, 3. And I forgot to connect the monitor. I got the fans rolling. That's a good start. Fans is rolling. Good start. I'm getting no signal. Wait. Good thing we got the fans going. Bad thing, they're at high power. Now, if I get my camera, go in just a little bit more. It is the second, the top left light, or top right light. The two red lights on the top right of your G. So you're probably with the CPU or DRAM during the power on self-testing post. Okay. Okay, so it's the post that I need to worry about. Okay, turn it off, pull this out. Let's work off of one stick of RAM. We want to work off of one stick of RAM. All right. Oh, don't tell me. No. Dude. I think it's one of the sticks of RAM. Because I got RGB. I got RGB. Like, I got RGB, but I'm not getting no signal though. It's on. It's on. It's on. Like literally, it's on. Like, holy crap. Like, it's post. It's post. Okay, it's post. It's post. Okay. Cool. I'm not shocked about it. I'm just trying to figure out why it's not going to take that ramp. Press Ed to keep previous FTO record continue system boot. FTO will not enable a new CPU. You can swap back from the old CPU recover. Why I need to do that? Why do I need to do that? Good thing is, I know that we had the power that doesn't go through. God dang. Bad news is, I gotta pull this out. Let's see if I can get to the files. This is a heavy keyboard. Red Dragon kind of sleeping. Red Dragon kind of sleeping. Yo, this keyboard kind of nice. keyboard though. Like, look at that. And this is Red Dragon. Yo, this keyboard is sick. Okay, thank you for going into the, what you call it, to the BIOS. Okay, I'm in BIOS. One thing I need to do, this keyboard is nice. Guess how much this keyboard was? $88. Crazy, right? Yo, what's up, Mr. Gamer? What's up, man? Shoot, I haven't seen you like forever, man. Okay, so the keyboard is on, but I'm under one, what you call it? No, I don't need to use that. I'm just going to use this. Holy shit, this keyboard's so heavy. Oh, this is nice. This Red Dragon keyboard is kind of fire. I'm not going to lie to you. And give me the mouse. Okay. Sorry about the mess in my background. I have to clean up, so... God dang it. I didn't want to destroy his box, but jeez, I gotta figure out how to work this keyboard. BIOS, CPU, frequency. Okay, so we got one stick of VRAM, right? Not one stick of VRAM, but one RAM stick. Holy crap. Okay. All right. Let me go ahead and... Okay, so I got it on. I'm just going to turn everything off. Everything boot though. I don't know. I'm going to try to put in the secondary RAM just in case, because if one stick of RAM worked, it should be both stick of RAM work. Yeah, you're not wrong, Golden Apples. You're not wrong. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to turn this off. Yeah, I'm going to have to look in the BIOS. I'm going to try to put this RAM in one more time. All right, so both RAMs is seated in correctly. I want to turn it on. Not gonna lie, this piece look clean as fuck. Hmm. I'm going to see if it's a faulty RAM. If it's not, it might be the motherboard. So we're going to take out this RAM. We already know one of them work. So since we know one of them work, we're going to take out the one that doesn't work. We're going to take the other one out, right? And we're going to swap it with the other one. Because if so, I might have to bring it back. All right, it's been seated. We're going to try it. If not, Nvidia, I don't care about Nvidia. They could do whatever they want. I don't care. I don't own any of their products. But what they're doing is really, really trashy. Okay, I found the answers, everybody. It's not the RAM sticks. It's the motherboard. It's the motherboard. The motherboard is faulty. I'm getting so what it is getting the I'm getting both RAM sticks are working just fine. They're working just fine. They're working just fine 100%. I think the motherboard third slot is faulty. So I'm going to have to call her so we can return the motherboard back because it's not working with two sticks. Both sticks working. It's just the motherboard is not recognizing the secondary one because this is 116 gigs of RAM. Both of them is 32. It's not the RAM that's faulty. It's the motherboard. And I gotta break it down, pack it up, and I'm probably gonna have to return it tomorrow. Fuck. So it's the motherboard. That sucks. That sucks a lot. But it's fine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work off of one RAM stick. I'm going to download Windows. I'm going to clean up. I'm going to put this motherboard in the box, and I'm just going to go back to Micro Center tomorrow to get it back. Yeah, it sucks, but good thing we found out. Did I put it in the fourth slot? No, I put it. Let me try that. 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 No, yeah, I did put it in the fourth slot because it's open. It's open. Yeah, I did put it in fourth slot because if I put it in the fourth slot, I'll turn it back on again after I put this rim stick in. All right, so they're both in 2 and 4. It's the motherboard. It's the motherboard. It's the motherboard. What's up? What's up? So we know the problem, and the solution is we're gonna have to return this motherboard back, get another motherboard, and tell them like the slot 4 is not working. I mean, you don't have to be sorry. It happens. You know, there are going to be some bad motherboards going to go through. Yeah, the motherboard slot 4 is not working. It's not making me boot into the BIOS. When I use one stick of RAM, it helped me boot into the BIOS. I could boot in. I swapped the RAM kits as well, and I'm still getting the same thing. So it's not the $600 RAM, which is surprising. What is the type? It's a gigabyte. It's a gigabyte motherboard. So since it's a gigabyte motherboard, I mean I never had problems with gigabyte motherboards, but this is the first time I had a problem. But I'm not gonna go ahead and fault gigabyte because of one bad board. It's just a bad board when it came down to this. Do 1 and 3? I could do 1 and 3. Give me a second. I could try to do 1 and 3. That's fine. But I know they always say go 2 and 4, but I could do 1 and 3. Let's do 1 and 3. Freaking RAM gold right now. Okay, I just put in 1 and 3. Yep, I'll put in 1 and 3. Let's see. Boop. And turn on. So after doing some diagnosis of all of this, it looked like the motherboard. Oh gosh. The motherboard only working in slot 2. The motherboard only working in slot 2. I don't. I have spare RAM, but they're DDR4, not DDR5. So I don't have any spare DDR5 RAM because I didn't expect to make a DDR5 PC. So now I'm starting to realize it might be the RAM slot, because if it's working in one slot and that's 2, it's the motherboard. Shit. I'm probably gonna have to call her to tell her like we had to swap the motherboard. Hope she kept the receipt, Matter of fact, I'm gonna give her a call now. Hey, I got some bad news. Do you have the receipt for Micro Center? So after, okay, all right, bye. Okay, so I'm gonna let her know that the motherboard, the motherboard is not working. So that's what I'm gonna do because I'm doing it live and I got evidence that the motherboard not working. Yeah, it's a gaming PC. Yeah, RAM is just so expensive. It's like so expensive. Like literally, I got this RAM kit and it's say on there $600, and that's ridiculous. And since they sell like the bundle with one stick of RAM, if I got that, then I would never figure out that the RAM slots was done. So I kind of have to say thank you for me picking up the 32 gigs of RAM. Hmm. That is tough. I want to keep it real. That's really tough. But it's a good thing because we found out that the RAM is, is not working. I'm not RAM, but the motherboard not working. That's perfect. I got thermal paste, so I don't have to buy new thermal paste. I'm gonna have to put this thing back together. I have to take the witch collar out. Have to, fuck. Yo, so all being honest, it's it's the RAM. Hello? Yeah. So I went to test it after booting it. It wasn't booting correctly, so I took one RAM stick out. It booted, and then I tried the other stick of RAM, put it in the same slot as the first one. It booted, but it won't boot in the other RAM slot. So I think that it's the motherboard, which I think we could go ahead and replace it. Well, sometimes you might get some faulty motherboards coming through like the shops. I didn't see it. Yeah. So is the RAM stick, that not RAM stick. It's not the RAM stick. It's the motherboard. Which if I just take it apart and send it back, go up there and then replace it, then yeah, that will be helpful. Yeah, just let me know. Just text me when you see the receipt, and I get everything good. The PC looked good, but it doesn't look good when it doesn't boot. Yeah, but the good news is it's not the RAM, which is more expensive than anything else in this PC. Yeah, but if you have the receipt, we could go back up there to exchange it. And I try to look on Micro Center, but I don't see it. Yeah, just give me a call when you find the receipt. All right, bye. Okay. So yes, it's 32. It's 32 gigs. It's 16 gigs of RAM each. So um, RAM now costs more than a heart and a liver. Yo, the most expensive thing in this PC is the RAM, and this is like $600 when I saw it at Microsoft. I'm like, you got to be kidding me! Like literally more expensive than the GPU in this. All right, everybody. I'm about to end it here, and I'm about to clean up, and I'm about to just clean up and get this motherboard prep, and then send it back. And then have to go tomorrow to send it back and get everything fixed. So I do apologize, everybody. I really appreciate everybody coming by to watch my stream. I really appreciate everybody. Thank you. New Year, Happy New Year, all that good stuff. And I'm going to have to break this down. So I'm not breaking it down on stream. This was a lot, but I do appreciate it. And hey, everybody, thank you very much for coming by. And remember, everybody's human. My name's Sendou Q. You have yourself a great day.